good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You're Jim Clare, right?
That's right.
The owner of this special bookshop.
Yes.
Well, what is this bookshop about? What does it do?
This is a purely Roman Catholic bookshop. We only do Roman Catholic books, and we try to have all the books within authentic Roman Catholic teaching. This is to avoid confusion, so that you know if you buy something here that it's Roman Catholic.
Very good. So what kind of books do you sell the most of?
Well, we sell Lives of Saints, we sell Bibles, obviously, we sell all sorts of spiritual books. We have actually over 2,000 titles of purely Catholic books.
Okay, well, can you show us around?
Yes, of course.
Thank you very much.
We still have Christmas stuff up, so you see a lot of Christmas because this is the time of year. We have it in different sections, and here is Bibles really, and breviaries, and we have on the base then you have magazines and smaller books. We cover Little Nellie of Holy God, who's a special Cork interest. We have our own catechism done, which is fairly cheap based on the new catechism of the church. It sells for €3, which is pretty cheap. And then we have all sorts of stories of apparitions of the Virgin Mary. We cover those in detail. And we cover sections for children. We have lots of different sections, books for children.
That's here.
This is the one here. Magazines, and we cover a big range of statues. You can see up on top. We cover a lot of saints that you probably wouldn't find in other shops. We cover stuff for babies, and then we do a big range of Catholic Truth Society books, small little booklets. We do large numbers of those. And,
So what are these booklets especially made for?
these books are again done by the Catholic Truth Society in the UK, and they are authentic Catholic teaching, and they're good for people who don't like reading big books, and we discovered that people like reading small books, and they cover the stuff very well, so we sell a lot of those. And obviously we have crucifixes, we have lots of stuff for grave lights, we have lots of different types of candles which people use a lot, and of course Christmas time we sell cribs and all that sort of stuff. And these would largely be Lives of Saints over here now. We'll cover these in some detail as well.
Which saints are very popular in Cork?
Oh well, you know, the Saint Padre Pio is always is a great seller, and we have you know, all the Catholic saints really. I mean, there's no special one associated with Cork apart from Little Nellie of Holy God, as I said. The holy water fonts, different types. We cover a big range of those, and we cover a lot of stuff from the popes. This is a popular book now, The Miracle Ship, story by Brian O'Hara of John Gillespie, and we have stuff section on the popes, and this new one, God or Nothing, and this is Padre Pio himself, Saint Padre Pio.
Who is Padre Pio?
Padre Pio is a famous Italian, very well known in all Catholic circles, with all the gifts of bilocation. He had the stigmata, he had gifts of prophecy, gift of miracles, and extraordinary individual. Anyone who reads and studies the life of Padre Pio will become a Catholic.
Okay, that's very nice. So this is for sale, this big one.
Sale, yes.
How much is it cost?
It's costing only €250.
Okay, that's
and I think that's now we should say as well that you can order online. You can by phone call is probably the best at the moment, and you can pay by card, and we can send it to you.
Very good.
Here's an interesting book that you wouldn't find many places. The famous judge associated with
show it.
With Ronald Reagan. So this judge, William Clark, and Ronald Reagan and Pope John Paul were responsible really for bringing down the communist system in Eastern Europe without any shot being fired. They worked together in a famous club called the Cappuccino Club.
Interesting. This is really interesting stuff. Nobody knows about this,
Nobody
I think.
knows about that.
That's really nice, yeah.
And we have some heavy books on the catechism, but usually fairly light.
You're very well stocked. You have a lot of 2,000 titles, you said.
We have over 2,000 individual titles.
And maybe you can just close the video by showing this amazing collection of statues there.
Yes, and the DVDs for children. We have a nice, we have
DVDs for children.
Lovely selection of DVDs for children, all ages, and we have DVDs for adults as well. But we like to space them out. They're all Catholic, and we have these are the small and big statues of all different types. Infant of Prague is up on top. They're very popular for marriages. And then we have loads and loads of prayer cards of all different types. Rosaries of all types as well. We have a lot of them put away now because it's Christmas time, and we'll be bringing them out in the next few days again. And we make up little hampers for hospitals and for various things as well.
Very nice. So, the last question I would like to ask you is your clientele. Can you describe what kind of people buy stuff in your shop and visit your shop regularly?
Well, they're people who are interested in the Catholic Church, basically. And people come here to meet other people, to share stories. So we have a little place upstairs, and they come and they meet. And we have a charity that we run as well, which is separate from the shop, but it's Roman Catholics who are interested in sharing information and sharing life with the church.
And they can have a cup of coffee too here?
They can have a cup of coffee upstairs, but that's free.
That's it. Now maybe after the video I have one.
Please do, please do.
Thank you very much, Jim.
Pleasure. God bless you.